The U.S. federal government has entered a partial shutdown as of midnight on October 1st, 2025, after Congress failed to pass a stopgap funding bill. This is the first full government closure since 2019, driven by a deep partisan divide over spending priorities. Agencies are now enacting contingency plans, furloughing hundreds of thousands of workers, while essential services continue without pay. The core issue: Republicans, led by President Trump and Senate leadership, pushed for a clean funding extension through mid-November, free of policy add-ons, arguing it cuts bureaucratic excess. Democrats blocked it, demanding protections for expiring Affordable Care Act subsidies, restoration of recent Medicaid cuts, and a $35 monthly cap on insulin costs, measures they call vital as health premiums rise. Trump has ramped up warnings of mass layoffs and sees the shutdown as a chance to trim programs like environmental and housing agencies. Democrats counter that GOP refusal to fund health safeguards is the real obstacle, putting millions who depend on these programs at risk. The impact is hitting fast. The FAA is furloughing over 11,000 staff, though air traffic controllers and safety inspectors work unpaid, raising fears of airport delays. Food safety inspections for meat and poultry are paused, and national parks and Smithsonian museums are shuttered, canceling reservations and halting maintenance. Up to 800,000 federal employees face daily furloughs, with back pay promised but immediate financial strain for families. Social Security claims, passport processing, and IRS refunds could stall, while hospitals face delays in Medicare billing, squeezing already tight margins. Controversy is also flaring over messaging. The White House posted a graphic on official channels blaming Democrat obstruction for the crisis, drawing ethics complaints for using federal resources for partisan attacks. Critics call it divisive. Supporters say it's just clear accountability. What's next? Resolution scenario: quiet negotiations produce a short-term funding deal by week's end, perhaps with small concessions like a health subsidy extension. Shutdown ends with minimal damage. Stalemate scenario: both sides dig in, furloughs stretch into weeks, services falter, and economic ripples hit businesses dependent on federal contracts. Overreach scenario: Trump uses emergency powers for targeted cuts or reassignments, triggering lawsuits and reshaping future budget battles. For Americans, the effects are immediate: flight disruptions, delayed benefits, and rural clinics struggling with unreimbursed care. Economists warn of a 0.2% GDP drop per week, adding to inflation woes. The longer this lasts, the deeper the economic, social, and political toll. Want clear, no-spin updates on this crisis? Subscribe for daily breakdowns. Comment below. A short shutdown or a long freeze, which worries you more?